If you're thinking about selling your home in Santa Fe, I want to tell you something that might surprise you. Buyers often begin deciding whether they like your home before they've even parked the car. It starts as they drive through the neighborhood. Then they pull up to the curb. Then they walk toward the front door. By the time they step inside, they've already formed an opinion. That doesn't mean they won't change their mind, but it does mean you've either built excitement or you've created obstacles you may now have to overcome. Today we're going to talk about curb appeal, why it matters so much, and some of the highest impact things you can do before your home hits the market. Because when buyers fall in love with a home, it often starts before they even turn the front door handle. Hi, I'm Adrienne DeGuere with Sotheby's International Realty in Santa Fe. I help homeowners position their properties strategically so they perform at their highest level when they hit the market. Buyers are shopping long before the showing. Let's start with something many sellers don't think about. Most buyers have already looked at every photo online. They've studied the map. They've looked at the satellite view. They've probably driven by the house. By the time they arrive for a showing, they're hoping the home lives up to their expectations. Your job isn't just to meet those expectations, but to exceed them. The emotional side of buying. Buying a home is rarely just a financial decision, it's emotional. People imagine themselves living there, walking the dog, sitting on the front porch, watching children or grandchildren play, drinking coffee outside in the morning. If the exterior feels neglected, buyers start wondering what else might have been neglected, even if that's not completely untrue. Perception matters. First impressions are sticky. Psychologists have long known that first impressions tend to stick. Once buyers form an opinion, everything they see afterward is often filtered through that opinion. If they arrive thinking this place is beautiful, they tend to notice more positives. If they arrive thinking this property needs a lot of work, they often become more critical throughout the showing. Landscaping doesn't always have to be expensive. Here's some good news. Improving curb appeal doesn't necessarily require a major landscaping project. Sometimes the biggest improvement comes from relatively inexpensive changes. Fresh mulch, pruned shrubs, weeding flower beds, sweeping walkways, removing dead plants, cleaning up leaves and pine needles. These small details communicate that the home has been cared for. Pay attention to the front door. Your front door is the focal point of the exterior. Ask yourself, does it need fresh paint? Is the hardware clean? Does the doorbell work? Is the welcome mat clean? Are there cobwebs around the entry? Could the lighting be brighter or more inviting? Is the door hard to open? This is where buyers transition from outside to inside. Make it feel welcoming. In Santa Fe, outdoor living is part of the house. This is especially important here. Outdoor living is a huge part of the Santa Fe lifestyle. Buyers aren't just evaluating the inside of your home. They're evaluating your portals, your courtyard, your patio, your landscaping, your mountain views, the way the outdoor spaces feel. Can they imagine entertaining there? Having dinner outside? Watching a summer thunderstorm roll in? Reading a book on a quiet morning? Outdoor spaces sell homes in Santa Fe. Don't forget the driveway. Many sellers focus on landscaping only, but buyers notice everything. Cracked driveways, oil stains, weeds growing through the gravel, overflowing trash bins, stored construction materials. Even where cars are parked can influence how spacious a property feels. Sometimes simply pressure washing the driveway and tidying the approach creates a dramatically better impression. Make buyers feel welcome. One question I often ask sellers is this: if you were arriving at your home as a guest for the first time, how would you feel? Would you feel welcomed? Or would you immediately start making a mental list of projects? Sometimes we're so used to seeing our own home that we stop noticing the little things. Fresh eyes can make all the difference. Seasonal curb appeal. Santa Fe changes dramatically throughout the year. Each season presents different opportunities. In spring, clean up winter debris and add seasonal color. During summer, keep landscaping maintained and watered. In fall, remove leaves before they accumulate. In winter, clear snow promptly from walkways and driveways if needed. Small seasonal maintenance tells buyers the property has been consistently cared for. Curb appeal continues into the backyard. Here's something many sellers overlook. Curb appeal doesn't stop at the curb, it continues throughout the property. If your backyard has incredible mountain views, but the furniture is worn out and patio is cluttered, buyers may never emotionally connect with that space. Simple staging can transform outdoor areas. A few chairs, a table, fresh cushions, potted plants. Suddenly buyers can imagine themselves living there. The return on investment can be excellent. One of the reasons I encourage sellers to focus on curb appeal is because the return on investment is often very good. Compared to major remodeling projects, exterior cleanup is relatively inexpensive, but it can dramatically increase buyer interest. More interest often leads to more showings, better offers, faster sales, sometimes even multiple offers. How I help my sellers. When I meet with sellers, curb appeal is one of the first things we evaluate together. I'll walk around the exterior with you and point out things buyers are likely to notice. Sometimes it's as simple as trimming a shrub that's blocking a beautiful window. Other times it's moving a few planters, refreshing the front door, or removing visual clutter. These small changes often have a surprisingly large impact. It's all part of my orchestrated launch strategy. The goal is to maximize buyer excitement before the first showing ever takes place. Professional photography makes curb appeal even more important. Remember, today's buyers usually see your home online before they ever see it in person. That first exterior photography is incredibly important. If it's inviting, buyers click. If they click, they schedule a showing. If they schedule a showing, you've created an opportunity. Everything starts with getting them through the front door. In closing, curb appeal isn't about creating perfection, it's about creating confidence. Confidence that the home has been cared for. Confidence that buyers are about to see something special. And confidence that the showing is worth their time. If you're thinking about selling your home in Santa Fe, I'd love to walk through your property with you and identify the improvements that will give you the biggest return before you hit the market. Sometimes it's less work than sellers expect. And sometimes those small changes make a very big difference. If this video was helpful, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and check out my other videos about selling and living in Santa Fe. I'll see you in the next one.